Sometimes it feels good to feel good. Hi everyone and welcome to a new diary of a TV addict. Today I wanted to talk about my top 10 feel-good shows. As some of you may know, I do like a lot of very greedy, dark shows, but sometimes I also like, cute shows that make me feel good. And so I thought I'd share. Now for this video, I only picked shows that are still ongoing, not shows that have ended, because otherwise there'll be just too many to pick from. So let's do it. Starting with The Librarians. I watched this show, I think last summer, but I was already kind of excited about it because it's based on The Librarians TV movies that used to air on TNT with Noah Wiley, and I love them. The Librarians follows a group of librarians who are tasked to sort of solve mysteries, find artifacts, pretty much protect the world. Has a little bit of a Warehouse 13 feel. If you like that, you might want to check it out. Every episode there's a new case that they're on, but of course there's this overall arc. In the first season they're trying to find the library, which has disappeared. So that's a problem. If your library and the library disappears, you're in trouble. Granite Flats. Now I've talked about this show before because I really like it, obviously. It's actually now on Netflix, all 3 seasons, so you can catch up on it if you haven't watched it yet. It takes place in a small town in Colorado in the 1960s during the Cold War, and it follows a few of the people living there and sort of how they're involved in some of the mysteries there. There's also a group of 3 young kids who become sort of detectives and get involved in that as well. It's really cute. When Calls the Heart. It's really cute and sweet. It's about this woman who comes from high society and has been sent to a small town as her first assignment as a teacher. And there, of course, she makes a lot of friends. Maybe love, Moone Boy. If you've watched a lot of my Diaries of a TV Addict, you've definitely heard about Moone Boy before because I love it. It's a really cute half-hour comedy show about a young boy and his imaginary friend and his family living in Ireland. Awesome. So funny. Always puts a smile on my face every time I watch it. The seasons are way too short. I think there are only like 6 episodes, and every time I'm like, oh, I want more. I need more Moone Boy in my life. Younger. Now this is a new show that premiered this summer, I think. And I totally fell in love with it after watching like 1 episode. I'm like, yep, I'm in. I love it. Give me more. It's about this woman in her 40s who just got divorced and she's having a really hard time finding a job. And so she decides to pass herself as a 20-something-year-old in order to get a job, and things sort of unfold from there. Pramface. This is about 2 teenagers who sort of get pregnant accidentally, and how they deal with it might not sound really funny when said like this, but yes, it's actually very sweet, very funny. The way he finds out is probably my favorite scene of the entire series, and I think my favorite thing about the show is just the parents. I mean, the parents are just so brilliant. I love it. The Middle. Now this show has been going on for quite a few years. It's so cute, so funny. It follows the lives of the Hex family and their working class family with their ups and downs trying to get through life, and they're so much fun to watch. Speaking of families that are fun to watch, my next show is The Goldbergs, which is also a really heartwarming show. Now that one takes place in the 80s, and I think what's really fun about it is that it's actually based on the creator's life. You always see actual footage from his childhood that replicate what you've seen in the show. It's amazing. Fresh Off the Boat. Now this is a new show that just aired its first season. It's about a Taiwanese family that moves from Washington, D.C. to Florida to open a restaurant. The show explores how they adapt to life over there. It's pretty hilarious. It's also based on the memoir of the main character, who is the eldest child. Called The Midwife. Now this follows a group of nurse midwives in the 1950s, 1960s in East End London, and how they deal with all the deliveries and life. This show definitely has some sad moments, but I feel like overall it has a very positive message, and I feel like it's worth putting in the feel-good category because it does make me feel good. And that's it. Those are my 10 favorite feel-good shows. Of course, as always, I'd love to hear what some of your feel-good shows are. I'm sure I missed a few, or maybe there's some I don't even know about, but I'd love to know about them. So let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to subscribe because we have TV-related videos every Tuesday and Thursdays. And we also have reviews on other days. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye! As a bonus, I wanted to mention Hart of Dixie. It just got canceled, so it doesn't technically qualify to be amongst my top 10, but I still wanted to mention it because it was one of my favorite feel-good shows. It reminded me a little bit of Everwood, Gilmore Girls type of show about a doctor whose dreams of becoming a heart surgeon come kind of crashing down, so she decides to move to Bluebell, Alabama, and we follow sort of her life there, adapting to the town and all the people living there. It's really cute.